Hey, what is up you guys? GLISKEY here. And recently I've noticed a lot of PokeTubers have been making videos of what their gym would be if Game Freak or the Pokemon Company came to them and asked them to design a gym for an upcoming game. The timing of me finding these videos couldn't have been more perfect because I've actually been making a team in Pokemon Showdown and practicing and changing and everything. I think I've got it as best I can that would actually fit the gym I've designed. If you guys know about how GLISKEY can be used in battle, you'd probably have guessed that I'd be using ground, obviously, but it could also be a sandstorm team. So let's start with the gym design. First up, it's just a big room. Really big room. Huge room. But that's not... Oh, it's not just an empty room. You might put some sand in the corner or something later on. There's a sandstorm raging. There's probably vents up in the walls at the top spraying wind down. There's dunes everywhere. It's kind of a zigzaggy kind of thing through the middle. Dune here, dune here, dune here, dune here. Keeps going up. But the real thing is, you will have to battle one of, say, maybe 6 trainers. At least one you have to battle. Now with the dunes, some of them may be too steep to climb over, so you can't avoid it. You have to go around. You might walk into a certain trainer, you might go a different way, you might go along the edge, maybe. There's probably a guy standing there, so you can't just walk around the corner. There's just a lot of sand. I'd like my gym to be kind of later in the game, maybe 5th gym badge or higher? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, probably not 8th. But because of that, the trainers in my gym will have kind of stronger Pokemon. They'll have like Sandslash, Hippowdon, something else, I don't know. Dugtrio, that's on my list. So now onto my team. Now that I think about it, the sandstorm is probably raging in the background. You know, when you get in battle, the sandstorm's already there. But, just in case you find me somewhere else, I'm bringing Hippowdon with me. Like I said, this will be a later gym, so expect bigger, tougher Pokemon. But this Hippowdon will have Sandstream. I'll send it out, Sandstorm starts. Simple as that. Now this Hippowdon will be set up for being my lead. It's gonna be the first one out, obviously, because Sandstream. But also, it has Stealth Rocks, so first move, instantly, Stealth Rocks. And then it's also got Whirlwind, Slack Off, and Earthquake. Earthquake is a stab attack, it's going to do a ton of damage. With Whirlwind, I can actually throw away your Pokemon, just be like, no, switch it out, and then they'll come in, Stealth Rocks will hurt them. My next Pokemon will be Camerupt. Because of its dual typing, it's ground and fire, which gives me a lot of advantages, not just being a ground gym. As I said, it's a later on gym. It's going to be more advanced tactics than just, oh, Geodude or Onix. My Camerupt will be set with Lava Plume, Earth Power, Protect, and Toxic. Its item will be leftovers. So, say it's on low health, you knock it down, it's a bit of leftovers. Then I use Protect. So it protects itself, eats more leftovers. Toxic is obviously going to be used to poison your Pokemon, and Lava Plume and Earth Power are just for stab attacks. Now my third Pokemon is Gastrodon. Gastrodon will have Earthquake, Curse, Recover, and Scald. Scald obviously being for the stab, because it's water, also because it has potential to burn. If I didn't get that poison off earlier with the Toxic attack, this burn's going to get you eventually. Earthquake obviously a stab attack, Recover recovers health, Curse increases my stats. Now my 4th Pokemon, so the first time you battle my gym I'll only have 4 Pokemon, so my 4th is GLISKEY. Now this GLISKEY is the best Pokemon on the team, by far I reckon. It will have the item Toxic Orb, which actually inflicts really bad poison onto the Pokemon that holds it, but GLISKEY will have the ability Poison Heal, which actually heals it for 1/8 of its health when poisoned. Now this GLISKEY will have Swords Dance, Earthquake, Facade, and Roost. Roost being a flying type attack, because GLISKEY is grounded flying. Roost will be just in case Poison Heal isn't up to the standard that I need my healing to be. Swords Dance actually raises your attack by 1 stage, which is very good when I use Facade, because Facade actually doubles in damage when I have a status effect on me. And Earthquake is obviously a stab attack. Now that's just the first encounter. Say you beat the Elite Four, you come back, you want a bit of a challenge, so you go through all the gyms again. When you eventually get to my gym, I have more Pokemon. And they're not just ground types this time. Now, my 5th Pokemon in my team will be Heliolisk, but it will have the ability Sand Veil, so it won't be damaged by the sandstorm. It'll be armed with Hyper Voice, Volt Switch, Grass Knot, and Thunderbolt. Go away. Ground being weak to water, this is a huge help against water types because of its electric typing and its electric attacks. Now my 6th Pokemon is the big one, Mega Tyranitar. You probably already got your own Mega Evolution since you beat the Elite Four and this is your second time going through the gyms. But my Mega Tyranitar has the Sandstorm ability, which will actually reset the Sandstorm in case maybe you use something that gets rid of it. Now Tyranitar will have Dragon's Dance, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Stone Edge. Now Stone Edge is actually really good because it's a rock type attack. It'll be very good for combating ice types that you would get later on in the game or early. Who knows? It's a random region.